And welcome back to Belle's channel, or to newcomers, welcome. So today we're going to be doing part 2 of the Fallout 4's DLC Automatron. So we are doing the quest Head Hunting, where we have to collect a second radar beacon. So Ada has detected a second robo-brain. I should head out to the location and retrieve its radar beacon. So the location it's taken me is down here, close to where we were for the General Atomics factory. So I'm at South Boston Military Checkpoint, really close to Andrews Station. And we're basically just going to go and kill this robo-brain. And Ada has warned us that it's likely to have gone out exploring the Commonwealth with reinforcements, so expect heavy resistance. Hope I can unlock this. By the way, if you want to know where the key is to that, it's at the Wicked shipping. I didn't realise that there were so many trailers around. So, anyway, we're going. There we go.
Resistance is futile. If you find any spare parts, you be sure to let me know.
You truly inspire me.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. So yeah, again, remember to open the actual transfer boxes and then collect the radar beacon. It just prevents bugging, which I know a lot of people experience. Anyway, I'm going to go collect the stuff off of these dead robots. So there was a heavy resistance there, like I wasn't expecting that much. Right, anyway, let's speak to Ada.
Look alive.
Again.
Yes,
Here you go, Ada. One slightly dented, but still functional radar beacon.
this will do nicely. And, with any luck, it'll help us trace the Mechanist's signal.
That'd be great.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll do the trick.
I certainly hope so. I'm going to begin my decryption routine, but it could take a while. In the meantime, I've picked up another RoboBrain beacon signal. It should be the last one you'll need to collect.
Good work, Ada.
Thank you. If my calculations are correct, the signal is coming from... Oh, this isn't good. Location confirmed. The RoboBrain is at Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which means it's in the hands of the Rust Devils.
The what?
Who or what are the Rust Devils?
Allow me to explain. My old caravan encountered them once while crossing the river into the city. The Rust Devils are a group of ruthless raiders who utilize robots for their nefarious practices. They scour the Commonwealth looking for my kind. What they can't capture and reprogram, they strip for spare parts.
Oh,
I
damn.
realize they pose a greater threat to me than you. I just want you to be well informed. That being said, despite what lies ahead, I can easily continue to decrypt the signal as we proceed. So shall we be on our way?
Yes. Okay, so you need to go to Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which is quite far away, but it's very close to Fort Hagen where we killed Kellogg. So let's pop over to there. Just so you know, this is going to be pretty hard. It's quite a big facility, lots of robots, lots of Rust Devils, and a particularly devilish one, as well as a big ass and bad raider boss. So make sure you have come prepared. So let's pop all the way over to there and let's go. So how are you liking Automatron to begin with? I mean, I don't think it was an expensive DLC. I don't think any of them were, but you know, it's not like a very large game. Like it actually, like in America, it cost like £10. In the UK, it was like £8. Literally. Well, that may have changed, like pricing wise, but it was not expensive. But you did get quite a lot of content, considering it was not expensive, which kind of shows you. I mean, surely they knew. Well, I mean, all the content's not worth £8, but they weren't going to rip you off with it, which I really find like really good of them. But yeah, the content's not amazing. No, I don't think it is, but it is good regardless. Like, it does add another dimension to the game. It kind of got you into the game, you know. You kind of, after years of since Fallout came out, I think it was 2 years, having this little side one kind of worked. And it's not like they made you wait another year. Literally, a lot of the DLCs were coming out pretty quickly. To usual, like, you know, most DLCs like Sims, The Sims like 4, like you get three to four, max 5 DLCs a year, like a year. So you're waiting a long time, which is actually 5 is quite a lot, but like I think sometimes it was like 3 for the content you get, but these came out pretty quickly. Anyway, so we're approaching here. You shouldn't see it too much resistance, but I do warn you. So here you're gonna kind of find like the raider like mods for the Automatrons, and these also have robot armor, so that's pretty neat.
How much you got left in?
Anyway, you want to go up here.
Easy now. Hands up.
Ain't nothing. Again. Ah!
So you see robot armor. Now to get in, you're gonna need to unlock the security door. So if you pop up here around the second satellite, just keep going, follow the road. You're gonna find this basically. Rust Devil entry terminal, which is like a really smart idea, to be honest. So, might in the machine, hangar door override. What do you want to do? Lockout duty. Rust Devils, with all these mechanist bots on the loose, we can't afford to skimp on lookouts. For all we know, the bastard is planning a raid to take all our bots tomorrow. No lockjaw. This doesn't mean you can set 3 bots to patrol the area and take a nap. I want at least 2 living, breathing humans patrolling the perimeter at all times. And let me know immediately if you see any strange bot coming up the hill. Ivy. I think that's how you pronounce her name. You know what I'm like for my pronunciation. I don't even think I pronounced that right. So let's open the door. Oh my god, this takes forever. Okay, here we go. And now you just whoop, and you go down. So Fort Hagen hangar. So let's go kill the Rust Devils. They're a pretty small raider gang, to be honest, but you will run across them as soon as you start this DLC quest line, they're going to be popping up everywhere. And they will just pop up out of nowhere. It's like literally, they just thought, shit, there's nowhere we can put them. Alright, let's just get them to respawn randomly. Anyway, you want to go down here. You want to have a look around. Careful tripwires. So basically you're going to enter that way and then you're going to exit that way, but you can't get in this way. Oh, that door shouldn't be open. Don't alert anyone here. Oh, that sounded weird. Okay, we're going to do a quick save and then let's go killing. There they are. Grenade!
We may have some trouble. Lost but not forgotten. Violence protocols engaged. That takes care of that.
Asshole! Just give up! Incoming!
If they're out there, we'll find them. I've lost them, ma'am. Careful, ma'am. I don't think we're alone. Perhaps I was mistaken. Careful, ma'am. I don't think we're alone. You're
Calm down!
this.
Go.
Ma'am.
So I think that is here no matter what. But that is a full suit of X something 1 power armor. So I'm going to make Ada carry it all.
That's it.
Yes.
I need to sell some stuff. God, she can carry so much. You should tell you how much they can carry.
Ma'am.
So that you can get through there. So literally we're halfway through now, and literally she's just up there. So let me have a quick look around. So get ready, because this is going to be a really bad fight. Not if you have the robotics expert, just so you know. So this is all their bots where they take them apart. Jezebel interview.
Alright, brain box. Ivy wants me to find out what makes you tick. So let's get started.
There's no need for that.
lot of time. Ivy doesn't like waiting. Tell you what, you start talking, and I'll stop drilling. After I tell Ivy everything, we'll see how happy she really gets. But I think I'm gonna leave your head in that machine for now, just in case you decide to get any smart ideas. How's that for a deal?
I suppose it will have to suffice. I mean, yeah, it's a deal.
I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies, only seeks to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find
She's referring to me.
and bring urgent justice. People of the Commonwealth, it is I.
So Rush Devil workshop something, I can't remember what it said. So the brain won't talk, make it. Smash the glass and stick your hand in it if you have to. The brain's obviously the ones calling the shots. There has to be some signal hidden inside that slime ball of snot we can use to lead us to the mechanist. You have until tomorrow. That's when I get someone else to do it. You won't be happy if I get someone else. Just do it. Ivy. iBot. We have a brain now, just destroy the iBot. I'm sick of hearing those incessant messages about the mechanist. Bring peace to the Commonwealth, what a load of crap. Anyway, I have some ideas on how we can make some sick mods for the thing. I want it disassembled by tomorrow.
You don't look like one of the Rust Devils. What are you doing here?
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon. How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for. And you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me. I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the mechanist. If I'm correct, and I usually am, then perhaps we can help each other with our respective predicaments.
How could I possibly help you?
Willing to listen? How surprising. I'll take that as a gesture of good faith as I describe our potential bargain. Now, how can I put this as simple as possible so someone at your processing speed can understand? In order to find the mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill two simple conditions. One, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And two, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
How do I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain?
Even though there's a human brain floating in a biogel inside my head, I'm still bound by my original programming. It pains me to admit it, but one of my directives states that I cannot lie. Ever. So, while I'm not the most charming robot you've ever encountered, the last thing I'm going to do is violate an agreement we've made. Now that we have that out of the way, do we have a deal?
Deal.
A wise decision. Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar beacon as a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once.
Get ready.
Opening fire. Time for you to perish.
So you can't hack Ahab, just so you know. You can only shoot him.
Your destruction
You
and run away.
destroyed Ahab. Well, come on. Let's not wait around for more horrifying monstrosities.
You can get his helmet.
Find anything useful?
So the way out isn't the way you came in. Well, you can go that way, but you can also go this way.
Watch the tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you.
Do not be alarmed. Law and order will be
So if you got mods, you can use that. Find your way through. They will notice you're here pretty quickly.
You really are.
law-abiding citizens, please leave the area.
Fucking hell. Okay. So this is Ivy's terminal. Mechanist. Who is this mechanist? His bloody robots are everywhere. Every junkyard, every factory, even that robotics pioneer park. How are we supposed to find parts for our own bots with this loads of cutting us off at the pass? It's not like we don't fight back, but geez, we kill a group of these bots and 10 more appear. Does this guy just pump them out of an assembly line somewhere? Finding him is our top priority, because what else are we going to do? Well, he keeps getting in our way. We will find him, make a bot from his bones, and force it to take out our trash. Pioneer Park disaster. It was a routine scrapping mission. We were going to go in, take the full protection on bots, and get out. No big deal. Yeah, recon on the location wonders of a deathclaw in the area. Whatever. With our bots, a deathclaw might as well be a mole rat. No big. We even managed to sneak in to get the bots without waking the monster. Well, as we were trying to get the bots out of there, a horde of mechanist bots showed up and started fighting us to get at our loot. Because the universe has a sick sense of humour, this woke the deathclaw, so then we had to deal with that too. In short, we lost 3 men and 2 of our bots were pulverised. But we did manage to nab one of the mechanist robo-brains alive. I am hoping it will lead me to the bastard that keeps messing with our shit. Ahab. The deathclaw that killed my men? I stuck its skull on a bot. Not just any bot, but the ultimate death bot. Ahab will be at my side when I find the mechanist and get revenge for what he did to the Rust Devils. I just hope we don't pulverise his bones in the process. I want to use them to make something fun. Ooh, girl. That's cool. Cool. Alright, let's go. I think I'm doing pretty good at storytelling. I'm proper going for it. Oh, what's the chip wires? Excuse me. Ow, don't get me. Do you want me to trip one of these off? Ow. That's all it does. We good. Creepy. You can turn off the things from here, by the way. Go. We're very close to Ivy now. This way. Turny. Open.
Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. Not optimal. An increase in effort could have an impact on the odds.
How about you get up and do it?
Negative sensor read. Weapons cold.
Ooh. Something's wrong with my bloody microphone.
This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we rip her head off. It's only fair.
I'm getting killed!
Broken.
Ambush. Ambush. Defensive protocols engaged.
Had I a body, I would have killed her myself. Oh well. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Good job, human.
She has like loads of Tesla stuff. Take it all.
Hell yeah.
And she has a Tesla rifle. I love that gun. We're gonna play with that later. Alright. So that was Ivy. Yay. Right, now you wanna get the heck out of here. So I think this usually the store would be locked. Salvage the Automatron head. You can use this. Irradiates user though. You can get an Automatron blade and a Mr. Handsy Buzz blade. Very, very good and worth grabbing, to be fair. But they give you 3 weapons in one, which kind of shows you the missions ain't that big, but they just wanted to add some stuff for you. And you're basically where you started. So let's pop out of here and let's go make Jezebel a body.
Thank goodness we are out of that hole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
Hey,
How may I be of service?
here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon.
Was she literally not listening?
Robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have gotten this far already.
That's kind of you to say. Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
Your personality defines you as an individual. Never let that go.
You're right. All of the good memories I've experienced being Ada would be lost if my personality mode was shut down. I can't afford to lose them. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel.
I'm pretty
Hopefully,
sure
she'll be
she
able
doesn't
to
have a
grant us
perk, by the
access
way.
to the Mechanist's facility, and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
And now we need to build Jezebel a body. So let's pop back to Sanctuary Hills. Oh shit. Sanctuary Hills, hold on, let me Just upgrade. Where are we? That's so I can fast travel. Sorry, I'm just looking. I'm gonna increase my perception. It's really low. Anyway, pop back to Sanctuary Hills. Okay, so just so you know, whenever you build Jezebel a body, she does not like it, even if you give her everything you could. Literally, she doesn't like any of it. The only thing you need to remember is that you need to put Jezebel's head on the Automatron, but she doesn't like anything else, so do as you like, really. I'm just gonna mess around so we can kind of see what you can build. You do get to keep her though, so do keep that in mind.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
What kind of a body were you expecting?
Considering I look like a junk bot that's been hastily welded together by an amateur, I'd say almost anything else would have been better. However, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, given your limited skill set derived from your equally diminished intelligence.
Thank you.
I risked my neck saving you, so a little more gratitude wouldn't hurt.
If the phrase "thank you" will allow us to get to conclude our bargain more rapidly, then I'm more than happy to utter it aloud on your behalf. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Why did General Atomics make you so uncooperative?
I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about. I'm a top-of-the-line model, with an efficiency rating that makes Mr. Handy look like a glorified toaster oven. When given a set of instructions, I will complete them without question, and without error. Now, were there any other ridiculous questions you wanted to ask?
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist. Amazingly adept at programming. A veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
Helping the people of the Commonwealth? You?
Absolutely. It's my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
The Mechanist gave you these instructions to kill people?
Well, not exactly. The specific instruction was to help people. I merely interpreted the most efficient way to perform my duties. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary. But given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
Can we stop with the petty bickering and just get to the part where you tell me how to access the Mechanist facility?
I promised to answer your questions. And unlike humans, I don't have the capacity to lie. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
So that was head hunting. Jessica will become a permanent companion, by the way. I'm gonna move her to start driving, I think. So now we've got restoring order, which we'll be doing in the next part. So yeah, we need to speak to Ada, I think, and basically I discovered the Mechanist layer has a hidden entrance to the old Robco sales and service building. I should speak to Ada about my next move. Whew. So yeah, join us in the next part 3, I think, where we go and confront the Mechanist. Thank you for watching. This is Belle, and goodbye.